Welcome to BizChicks TV. We're here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. Here are your hosts.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tech Life Weekly. I'm here with my friend and co-host, Miss Francine Gregory. I'm Terralina Austin, and we're the Biz Chicks. We invite you to stay tuned. We got some exciting news coming up. Everything's been happening in tech, and we want you to be on top of it. So with that, we always like to get started with this week in tech history and things that are coming up in the future. So with that, we're going to get started. Fran, what do you have for us today?
Well, we're starting a new segment about Blacks and Browns and other people who have made tech history. Those will now be included in my tech history stories. So we're going to start off with Guillaume Bluford. He was the first Black astronaut in space in 1983. That impact advanced space flight operations, mission systems, and aerospace engineering while breaking a major racial barrier in STEM and space exploration. I do believe he was on the Challenger spacecraft.
Mm-hmm.
The next person is Ayana Howard. She is a robotist and AI researcher specializing in human-robot interaction and autonomous systems. Her influential work in assistive robotics and AI autonomy. She's a leader expanding representations in advanced engineering fields. And so now we're going to look at some things that happened in tech history. Jeff Bezos was born 1964.
Mm-hmm.
You know him as the founder of Amazon and AWS, central to e-commerce, logistics, and automation, cloud computing. So January 13th, 1874, a patent was issued for an early mechanical adding machine. This is a foundational step toward automated computation and computing logic. January 14th, 1914, the first moving automotive assembly line was implemented by Ford Motor Company. And this introduced scalable systems and later mirrored in electronics and hardware manufacturing. So that set this, the belt going by and everybody doing assembly.
You said the belt going by.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because when things are manufactured now, it's done via assembly.
Mm-hmm.
Computers are put together on a line, instead of
one person doing everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. January 15th, 1986, the National Center for Computing Applications, NCSA, they do advanced some computer research and contributed to Mosaic, which was the first widely used web browser. January 16th, 1986, Apple releases the Macintosh Plus, which expanded personal computing with improved memory storage and peripheral support. Yeah, because before then it wasn't, the computers were not that friendly. And then tech making history this week.
Okay.
OpenAI expands its AI infrastructure. It enters a multi-year, multi-billion-dollar compute agreement with Cerebras Systems, scaling large-scale AI processing capacity and signaling diversification beyond dominant GPU suppliers. So in order to run AI, you have to have a infrastructure, because this data it's a bunch of servers moving the information is stored on servers. So the more information that needs to process, the more servers you need, and the more capabilities you need for that information. That thing is running, AI is running very, very fast. And so all of the AI players need to have a strong infrastructure for their stuff to run, right? All of the stuff that we're on is in the everything is back in the cloud, moving and doing this.
Okay. Yes.
We wouldn't be here on video if the stuff back in the back wasn't working.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It would be laggy. It would be, and you'd be like, turn it off. But it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's moving rapidly. Okay. AI chip competition is accelerating. AI-focused chip makers, including Cerebras, Etched.ai, attract significant funding as the demand for inference optimized hardware grows alongside model deployment. So that just means everybody's in the game, and if you can supply, you're going to be okay.
You said we're going to be all right.
Right. Cybersecurity consolidation continues. CrowdStrike expands its security stack through acquisitions targeting browser and identity protection, reflecting the rising enterprise concern over AI-driven attack surfaces. So the cybersecurity people are, CrowdStrike is one company, and there is somebody out there trying to make sure the stuff stays safe. See the CES 2026 after effects: AI embedded consumer devices, edge computing hardware, and smart appliances revealed at CES are beginning to shape 2026 product roadmaps. AI policy and energy constraints intensify. Governments and regulators increase scrutiny on AI energy usage, data center expansion, and model governance as adoption accelerates. So this is like when the cars first got on the road, they had to start making some rules about what side of the road you're going to drive on, and where you're going to park stuff, and what kind of roads, and they had to change stuff. And this is what's happening with AI. The emergence of AI is requiring things to shift and you got new rules to think of. Okay, so what, we just gonna let you just do whatever? Okay, no, there's some parameters that are being put in place. You can see this one if you ever post something on LinkedIn. If it's got any AI in it, it will be tagged with a CR in the corner on LinkedIn. That also goes for Meta. All of them have little something showing you that it's AI generated. Even if you don't see it on the actual image, it is in the metadata somewhere letting us
know
that it is AI, which is good because we need to know.
I think this is something that we always wanted. We wanted to be able to distinguish,
like, what's real and what's Memorex.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's back in the day. You have to go watch that commercial. Yeah. So what is live and what is Memorex? And because back then we didn't think we would be able to tell the difference between the two. Right now, video is very difficult for you to tell what's real and what's not, unless it's completely absurd. Then you can know that it's not the real thing. But at some point, you need to know what's real and what's not, because people are very good. The AI is very, very good right
Mhm.
now and getting better.
Yeah.
So AI related stocks show increased volatility as investors weigh infrastructure costs, chip supply, and long-term growth expectations. So the things that are happening in AI is flowing over into the market.
Well, they can
Hopefully
say
y'all.
that there's going to be a bubble, but I think there'll always be a demand for AI, just like there's always a demand for your phone, for your computer. It's so embedded in our culture that I
Right.
can't see people giving
Oh,
it up, right?
like water,
So,
electricity,
yes, we
and
take
a
it for granted.
and we think that oh, AI is new. No, AI has been here quite a while. Again, we would not be able to do this live broadcast without AI.
And we've been broadcasting since what, 2014, 2012.
A
It's
long
been a
time
minute.
ago.
Hmm.
And there have been lots of video uh, streaming platforms that we
Services.
have been on, and all of them were built with AI, because the people who built them, they used the technology that the developers, they coded all of
Coders.
that.
Hmm.
Now they don't have to code by hand, but
And
there's
they have a
lots.
library of code that they can draw on
Right.
because they've built it over the years.
Right. And that's what AI is doing. It's just going back, oh, you want this? Oh, you want it to act like this? And then, okay, well, if you wanted to do this, and so it's writing code. And
It's grabbing
we,
that code and sort of putting it together like Legos.
like Legos.
Mhm.
Yep, AI is like Legos. You give it to pieces and it'll build it for you.
Mhm.
And so that is your week in tech history and tech making history, and blacks and browns in tech history. That's what we got for you today.
Oh, I'm excited because Black History Month's coming up, and next week is Martin Luther King's birthday, and so all of that. And I'm just excited to let people know that there are folks that look like us who have always been embedded in the history of tech and actually did a lot of the foundational work to make it work. So with that, I've got a couple of things that I wanted to share, Fran. You know how I'm always excited about new things. I like the robots. I like to talk all the stuff that is being developed, and the Consumer Electronics Show just happened,
Mhm.
and I was all excited about that and the different things that are happening. I got a couple of things that I want to say about that. There
Okay.
were some things that made the list of the worst things.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. The things that weren't so good. Okay, so I want to start with this. Let's see if I can share that. Can you see that?
I
It's
can
in the
see
middle of
that.
us right here. Okay, so the question is your desk watching you? They developed this lamp, this little curved lamp that sits on your desk, and it's got an avatar of a woman that they named Amy, okay? And she sort of tracks your eye movements to see how you're feeling. She
Mm,
monitors your tone, and she's sort of like a companion. Are you ready for that? Amy is made by Lepro, Lepro, a company
okay.
best known for lamps. Okay, but now they've created this AI device that sits on your desk. It shows up as a curved avatar of a curved screen, and it's being marketed as your always 3D soulmate. Okay, anytime I start talking about soulmates, I get concerned. just let that marinate for a minute. Your device is designed. Pardon me, this device, because we don't have one. this, this device is designed for people who work from home. Oh, so now they're saying if you work from home, you're lonely and you need this device, Freya. Okay.
Mhm.
Side. Let me go to. Okay. Okay. um, it's people work at home, long days, quiet rooms, and it promises empathetic, private interaction. Now, that's what. Here's the catch. Amy tracks your eye movements. It watches how long you look. It listens to your tone of voice. You hear this? It's looking, it's listening, okay? And it's analyzing your emotional signals. Ooh, who trained this thing? So does my emotion look like your emotion, friend? I don't. Basically, it's always watching. Now, the company says, you ready for this? Don't worry. There's a physical camera shutter, and yes, that matters, but advocacy groups still call it out hard. They said the issue isn't just the camera, it's the idea, the audacity, as they put it, of calling a desk based AI surveillance device a soulmate. And honestly, that's where, the conversation gets important because AI is powerful and it is helpful and, and it's time saving when used well. But language matters. Calling a tool a soulmate sort of blurs the line. It nudges people toward emotional dependence. Hmm. And it normalizes being watched all day at your desk. Can you imagine? So here's the Biz Chicks takeaway. AI should support your life, not replace connection. It should save time and not quietly collect emotional data without clear boundaries. And it should never pressure you so that you trade privacy for comfort. This doesn't mean that AI is bad. We're not saying that. It means stay awake. It means we ask questions. We don't let shiny marketing override wisdom. Okay. Remember, AI is a tool, not a friend. It ain't your friend. Okay. It's not a therapist. And it's definitely not your soulmate. So, let's take the hassle out of our hustle without giving away our humanity. Okay. Now, I just want to say, I got this little side here. So remember, this thing is going to track your eye movements. It's going to monitor. Are you feeling upset? Are you depressed? Whatever. 3D soulmate, or is it a surveillance device? You choose. AI isn't your soulmate. We want to remind you. Um, Choose privacy over surveillance, connection over dependence, and wisdom over hype. So we hope that you'll take that into consideration before you buy into this whole Amy thing. The other thing that I found that was interesting at the CES was this whole lollipop thing. Did you see that? The lollipop that plays music? Okay. They got this lollipop that plays music. And basically, it operates by sending sound waves through your skull, through your brain. And you turn the lollipop on and off, and you can hear music while you eat candy. Okay. So I know and it costs $9. Okay. So let's talk about this tech lollipop. I thought this was one of, and it made the worst list also. So Tech Lollipop gets dinged for environmental waste. First of all, disposable music candy grabs a worst at the CES show. because, first of all, the bone induction tech, it plays music as you bite. Uh, why you need this, I don't know. But lollipop sticks can't be recharged or reused. So if you want another one, you got to buy a whole new system. Okay. And what do you do when you toss the other one out? Uh, oh my gosh. And critics slammed the Lava brand for being toxic and creating uh, a non-disposable device. In other words, can't be recycled. So there's a push to stop producing e-way electronics, and this is just contributing to electronic waste so that you can suck on a lollipop and hear music at the same time. I don't get it. Plus, when you get the package, it has these little ear plugs in there anyway. So why not just plug into your phone and buy a lollipop for 50 cents instead of a $9 system that you got to switch on and off? Okay. So here's Nathan Proctor of the Public Interest Research Group. He says, we need to stop making so many disposable electronics, which are full of toxic chemicals. So my question is, if I'm licking on this thing, am I absorbing some of them toxic chemicals? I don't know, but it made the worst list also. So those two, between the electronic device sitting on my desk, the lollipop going through my brain.
Okay, what is it's actual candy? I was trying to understand it.
It's
you
candy.
Eat it.
You
Wow,
eat
it. It will play music when you bite the candy. It will play music.
I don't.
It plays music while you're eating it.
Why?
Well, the point.
I don't know.
Okay,
that's
and
what
then,
I'm saying. I'm not saying to us. I'm saying to them.
Yeah,
why?
I don't
why do
know.
I want to eat candy that?
I don't know who asked for this, because I'm certainly
Nobody.
not going to give it to any kids I know, because I don't know what effect it's having on their brain. Plus,
so it plays music in your head without a headphone, or you got to have the ear.
You have to.
So
it comes with its own set of AirPods.
Right. As a kid, I got my AirPods or whatever, and I'm listening to Spotify or whatever, and I'm sucking on a lollipop that I paid 5 cents for.
That is my point.
I don't know what it costs now, but
who asked for this?
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna buy that.
And it's $9 on
and
Amazon.
It doesn't start the music.
$9.
It's $9 because it has.
But it doesn't start the music until you bite the candy.
No,
and I'm like,
no. There's a switch on the stick at the bottom, an on-off switch. It reminds me of a transistor radio. What is this about?
What's this thing called? Lollipop what? Lollipop AI?
Uh-huh. It was at the CES show.
No. Y'all you need to do something else with your skills.
Yeah.
Because that's not cute.
It was not cute. And so I just wanted you to know, when it said it went through my brain, and then it said I had to, when I open up the package, I'm gonna get another set of earplugs. I'm like, so what do I need this for?
Okay, I found a video. Does anybody want to see it? All right,
go ahead and play the video.
Let me switch.
Because right now I'm like confused.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why? All right, let me find it on here, and then I'm going to give you the link.
I'm not confused. I just know it's not necessary.
Well,
not necessary. It's not. I was just like
foolishness.
I needed to visually see what this thing is.
Okay, go ahead.
Right, let me find it. Okay, I thought I had the link. All right, hold up. Because I did lollipop. All right, hold up.
Yeah, that is just way crazy.
Yeah, CES.
It
was at CES.
No, it was AP News. Oh shoot!
I'm gonna use my AI browser and see if I can find it. I like it. Okay, lollipop.
Okay, there was one from AP News, but now I found one from KT.
Okay, go ahead and roll it while she's doing that.
Because I kind of like these people from KTLA. They kind of. All right, let me give you. I'm gonna put it in the private chat. Oh, I can do it. What am I talking
Mhm.
about?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
that's
do it.
like I thought
I'm
you.
saying, why do I need to put it in the chat? Let me.
I don't know because we're waiting for it. Good.
And okay,
Let's go.
okay, let's roll
See
that.
it?
Yeah, I can
Yes.
see it.
Okay.
A lollipop that plays music and other unique tech finds from CES 2026.
You know that song Lollipop, Lollipop?
Yeah.
Like it's a lollipop, but now it's a song, or vice versa. Song, now it's a lollipop.
Yeah.
Rich DeMiro has a look in today's Rich on Tech.
One of my favorite parts about CES is just how much there is to see. This show is massive, with thousands of exhibitors spread across millions of square feet. There is no way to see it all, but it sure is fun to try. With thousands of exhibitors, CES 2026 in
Okay,
Las
the other one
Vegas
went
is like a
right-
massive tech treasure hunt spread across an entire city.
You better wear comfortable shoes. You better not value.
You can
If you're on any kind of diet, this is not the week for it. It's a lot.
All right, let me see. The one I found went right, but I don't know what this guy
I'm always
is
on the
doing.
lookout
I
for
don't want to
unique
see
new
the whole
gadgets.
thing.
Or when you're driving through a tunnel.
5 minutes in.
In about $8.
He's showing me
For
everything. I wanna
entertainment
see
on the
the
go,
special
check out this
lollipop.
tiny pocket projector. The Commuter, $30 and are available soon. This is bone conduction
Oh, there it
technology. And
There we go.
music
That's
plays
it.
a song
All right, let me
called
back.
Lollipop Star. So weird. That is very unique.
Okay, hold up.
And are available soon.
I think it's
Okay,
there.
back up.
That is so weird. That is very unique. Speaking of music, check out Lollipop Star. It's candy that plays a song when you put it in your mouth. I could hear someone singing and like music. It just sounds like I'm listening to an MP3. It uses bone conduction technology, so only you can hear it. There are truly voices in your head now.
It
with
goes
this
to your
lollipop.
skull.
Each pop is $9.
What?
Why?
Why do I want that?
I don't know why. And why would I want it near my children or near
Why would I want it in my mouth? Why?
anybody that, you know what I mean? Anybody that I care about. Would
Okay,
I
wait a
want that
minute.
going through their brain? And I
Let's
don't
go
know
to
what-
let's go to the basics. What kind of flavor was it? Number one, because that I was like, that don't even look appetizing.
It
And
didn't.
then
It
number
looked blue.
Okay, number two, do I get to choose the music? No, it's playing
No.
some random song.
It has three artists, I think. I think it's because of licensing. But go ahead. So the music
right.
is limited. You can't even get classical if you want it versus, you know what I mean, hard rock or blues or
Here's the one that I saw because that guy was he was annoying to me. So
he was
Okay,
in the middle
okay.
of
this
something.
is the one I says AP News. So there's not
Okay.
like
Let's see what she's got to say.
She's probably looking at it like, why?
Pop where as you eat it, you start hearing the music and you enjoy music while you're enjoying the lollipop. It uses bone conduction technology. So from the back of your mouth, you'll start to feel the different vibrations that go up into your ear. It's super fun. It's a great way to enjoy your favorite song while enjoying a lollipop, which I think we can
but why
all
would I want
love
to do
and
that?
remember from childhood how fun
That
those
looks
are.
stupid.
And it's a really fun novelty product that I think a lot of people will really enjoy.
It's strange. You just put it in your mouth and you hear music in your ears somehow.
No.
Very funny. A novelty fun item.
A
I
novelty fun item. I can
No,
think
it's
of a lot
not.
of things that's fun, more fun than that.
I'm trying
And
to.
do
I
not
still don't
involve
get
my
to pick
brain or my
mm-mm.
don't
I don't
involve my brain or my
So
eardrum.
it goes through the bones in your teeth and the ear, and then okay, I've
No,
yeah, no.
just no.
We need a graphic on screen with the big red circle with the X on it. That's
No.
There
it.
you go. There you go. So
We need that graphic. We need to pull it up and go, no,
No.
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 That is just crazy. And then there's the one before this, Terry
Okay.
was talking about the where
Amy.
your computer is looking at you.
No, this is a lamp that sits on your
Oh, a
desk.
lamp. Okay.
I thought
It's
that was it's a lamp.
It's a lamp. This is not a picture of the device. It's like almost like remember those lava lamps?
Yes.
The difference is instead of the wave going through it, it's got a hologram of Amy, who is your soulmate.
Okay, is there a picture of that on the CES?
Yes, we can find Amy over there.
Okay, I'll go look while y'all talking about.
I was trying not to show too many YouTube, things over here as far as video, but yeah, they've got it over there at CES, and it's called Amy.
I'm just putting Amy the Lamp CES. I'm just gonna look it up and let ChatGPT go find it, because I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's made. Amy is made by LEPRO. Lepro.
Here's the thing that not this lamp. I'm just saying about about your desk or computer watching you. I've read a story about some companies that are going to integrate some type of tracking software like this to make sure that remote workers are, because sitting at their computer doing their work, because some of them have a thing that moves the mouse.
Yes.
And there's you can get software that moves the mouse for you, and you're not at the desk. You can get the mouse, to get the computer.
Yeah, a lot of that.
Let me make it seem like you're clicking and doing when you're not. But
a lot of that went on during COVID.
Right. So, but now they're going to do AI through the camera or whatever, and if you have to comply, or you lose your job. So.
That is crazy.
They want to track people and make sure, because some people are just like, well, I'll just have the little computer move my mouse, and I'm off doing my laundry or doing something else or making lunch.
But how invasive is that?
Well, okay, so you're right, but here's the legal part of it. If the company provides computers for you, they have the right to do that, because the company equipment belongs to the company. But if you're using your personal, which a lot of people do not, they have a laptop given to them by IT.
Yeah.
So no, you cannot say that's an invasion of privacy, because you're using the company's equipment, and they have SOPs and terms of, they have all the employee handbook that says da 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 da. Same thing when you use a company phone. That's not your personal phone. So you make text or personal things on it. You're not supposed to, because that doesn't belong to you. So they can do whatever they want, because that's the company's phone. This is the company's laptop. So you do things on personal things, do personal things on your personal device.
Okay, I don't see a picture of Amy.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you. Share my screen.
I'm pretty sure there's others besides Amy.
Okay,
Okay, there she is. Can you see her?
That's it? Okay.
That's it.
Okay. She's in the little, it's a hologram inside of the container.
No, we are not going to be doing that.
So she's your friend? She's supposed to be your friend, companion, or?
She is your soulmate. She is there to make sure you're okay.
Soulmate.
And that she's monitoring your voice. She's monitoring your facial
expression. Are you okay today? You look kind of worried.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we had that back in, remember when Xbox or somebody tried putting that in where it scanned the whole body?
Yeah, because they had the things on it, that they have that device that read your body for games, and you can
Yeah. And it would ask, would check, how are you feeling today? I'm like, no, not from, we didn't like it then. We don't like it now.
So I see a use for this, but not as Amy the lamp. I see a use as a pet, a cat or a dog, and it's an older person who lives alone and needs monitoring, but doesn't want a 24-hour home health aide or a human.
Now that might work.
Yeah, and it provides companionship for the older person. Like they have a pet, but they can't have a real pet. Yeah.
No. But this is Amy is talking to you. The pet.
Amy's talking back and forth. She is.
Right, so the digital pet did not talk back. It just purred. Whatever.
But see, this pet would say, "Hey, so you look sad today."
And then I agree with that.
So now we got Teddy Ruxpin.
I was just gonna say Teddy Ruxpin. That it looks that because
But-
they can, look at your face. They put the
Okay.
AI in that looks at your face composition, that you're sad, that you're happy, that you're this, that you're that.
And then it would, okay, so I can see how this could be in the house and, hey, Mildred, you're not feeling good today? Shall I call your daughter? Shall I call
Or the doctor or the hospital or the,
I can see
Yeah.
that, but not
Yeah.
as a soulmate. So they
No.
need to redo
No.
the marketing on that. I'm like, dude, fix that. The
No, it
marketing
yeah.
concept.
But you see, I can see where employers would use this as, instead of I'm looking at you through the computer, hey, everybody's gonna have a company soulmate. And here's
Soulmate. The company soulmate. Oh
No,
my goodness.
they
I
just-
see the health implication of this.
I
Because
see-
that's
now-
really what's going to drive all of this, is not
Mhm.
the soulmate, boyfriend, girlfriend. Not that. It's going to be mental health wise and
I can
physical
see
health
that.
for people that are shut in and don't have
so pretty much this is I don't want to make up anybody's device.
right.
And this is one of them devices that are sitting there, and she can walk by, Mildred or whoever can walk by and say something to it. Hey, it's still talking to the device, right?
Yeah.
And the device is still interacting,
Mhm.
but it could do so much more. Like
It
right
has
now,
more of a persona. Yeah.
right. And so the devices we have right now are not saying, how are you today? Well, I mean, it'll ask that, but it is really
It
not
could.
caring.
They could. You program it
They
to do
ask,
that.
but they can't
See,
recognize
right.
whether or
Visually.
not there's an issue.
They can't read your emotional.
You see, and I
messages.
say this because I remember a couple of things on social media a while back where people were being the people had gone live, and some people were being diagnosed by medical, not being diagnosed, but a
They
medical
were
person
identified
came
by.
in and said, wait a minute, because of the way your face or
Yes.
something, please go to the doctor.
I
And
remember
that person went, there's been a couple of those where people, and they came back and said, oh my God, thank you, because I went to the doctor and I had X, Y, Z, because they looked at something on the face. And this is
Right.
human to human. So think about AI doing it
Mhm.
And
to
AI
a
will say,
device.
I think we should call somebody,
Right.
and AI would make the call. Do you understand? I can see it. It's like, I'm calling
For
da-da-da-da-da-da.
stroke, it's for stroke victims, because they would have
Yeah.
either the thing would ask, and if they don't respond the right way, or their face looks or whatever, they say, I'm going
But
to call.
it would do it, for whatever the reason is. They
Right,
would
yeah.
make the call
Right.
to the family and to the
A
Teledoc.
wellness check, because you can do that now. People, if you, I've read also online, people were saying, "Oh, I haven't seen my neighbor in a week. Should I call 911?" And people's like, "Yeah," because you can call the police or 311,
For a
911, whatever,
wellness
for a
check?
wellness check on your,
Okay.
because you haven't. They're elderly. You haven't seen them, and their mail is piling up, and da da da.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Yeah, please call," because it's not. People feel like, well, I shouldn't do that. Like,
Yeah. It
But you
feels
should.
like
But
invasion of privacy.
the device inside that house would make the
could do
call.
that. Yes, that's what I mean. Instead of the human person going, well, I don't know, because there's so many crazy stuff. Like, I don't, somebody might be okay, and then they get mad. But you could have the device do it, especially I'm saying for like elderly people who can't, or
Or
mobility
you haven't made coffee, or you haven't walked
Right.
by me in a couple of days.
right.
You know what I mean? If it's sitting by the bed or whatever.
And not even, I keep saying elderly, but I was just thinking about the YouTuber that passed away last month. That's what happened. That he was doing lives every day, and then he didn't do a live, or he didn't do a video, and they were like, "What happened to him?" And the friend went over and got a ladder and looked up and saw him, passed away. But
Wow.
if you have that kind of device,
Mm-hmm.
it could make a wellness check. You're not moving.
Yeah.
Let me make a wellness call.
Exactly. Because it would know your patterns through the house.
Right. Right.
So if you get up every
at
morning
9 and you go to the coffee machine, or you go
exactly,
to brush your teeth, and you haven't done those things,
it could
might-
it
Yeah,
could
so this-
trigger a wellness.
and some people are
check.
going to see this as an
I
invasion
like
of
that, Fran.
privacy, but I see it as optional. It'll be
Right,
you'll buy a
right.
device, or
Well-
your thing will be optional.
Now, does anybody remember that strange cat But
Yeah, the
from
creepy
Japan,
cat.
Yeah.
Lives in the
Yeah,
house.
creepy cat.
yeah.
That's the same. This is the same thing, and it would tell you what your friend is doing over at their
Right.
house. And I'm like, okay, that is just way creepy. But with this device, I see it can work. They just need to remarket it and
Yeah.
fix
Yeah.
some stuff.
It needs
as
not to
opposed
be the
to
soulmate.
picking on
It
people
needs
who
to be
work from home.
and be a health issue, a mental health issue, some kind of health, because this is where the AI is going, where people are going to accept it more with health issues. Because like with the watch, if you have an Apple Watch, you can set it to notice when you fall down or you're in an accident. You can set that, right? It's been there for a long time.
Right. If you fall, don't slam your hand down with your watch on.
Right.
It'll say, did you just fall?
Did you fall?
It'll start dialing numbers. It will dial a number, and if
so
you don't
we
answer
had
and
that.
cancel.
Yeah, but it'll be more, because AI is going to be more invasive. I'm sorry, I've said this, it's going to be more invasive. There's going to be a layer in everything, and we're going to have to say, I want that or I don't want that. But some people need that.
Well, I have one more thing, and this, and then we're gonna turn it over to you, TJ. And that is the tiny titanium smart ring. Okay. I like this ring because, and y'all are probably gonna think this is creepy, but let me share the screen. Hold on. I like this ring because it allows you see that little button right there?
Yes.
You can record your meetings. And
audio?
it will record audio. It will record up to 8 hours of audio. And let me tell you why I like this, because when you're in a meeting, people get paranoid when you try to record
you have
on your
phone though. But see, my thing is everybody has a phone out already, so it's not a
Yes, but people get paranoid when you put your phone up and say, I'm recording. They say, what?
Yeah, but you don't have to, some places you don't have to say that. You could just, your phone is on the table.
And some meetings, they don't let you bring in your phone.
Okay.
Right. But see, here's the thing, that because you're supposed to ask permission to record. You're not supposed to just do it.
I understand that. I understand it. But then you can take it, dump it into the thing and have it summarize it and send out your own minutes.
Right.
Because I like it.
Yeah. It's really interesting, but there's that line. There's the line that you okay.
It's also something people need to be aware of, because you think they just have a fitness ring on.
Right. Now, if it lit up, now look at the picture. I know they put this on the photograph, but if it lit up while it was recording and you're wearing it, people going like, why your ring lighting up? Oh, I'm recording. See?
Right. And that's the thing with the glasses, the Meta AIs, it has that light on there, so it's being recorded. Right. And a lot of people want to try and turn it off, and they'll try to give you hacks. There's a hack that you can turn it off or whatever, but why would you want to do that? You understand?
Right.
I'm violating
what
trust.
If it's a company that you're in the meeting and it's secrets top
exactly secret. You got technology, you got what do they call those patent things going on, and
now somebody in there recording,
right, when they're not supposed to with this ring.
So you need to be apprised of it. And if you like going to meetings, because I would love to have this when I'm in a meeting and just record so that I make sure I get what they were saying.
Okay. And I understand, but you just say, may I record? And if they say,
it needs to light up.
It needs
I don't know if it lights up or not.
No, I'm just saying it needs to light. Like they put a filter on this photograph to make it like that light. I know it doesn't. I know it doesn't light up in real life. But
yeah, I just think, and we need to ask, and, now there might be a situation where something is going on and you need to record it and you don't need to ask. But normally in a meeting at a company, you probably want to ask.
Yeah, and then again, they have the employee handbook of the things you can and cannot do. So that
What is this? I see something over here on the side that says this cat food bowl uses AI to know if your cat is sick. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but I just see that on the right
But
hand.
that's what I mean. There's going to be all kind of things for the pet industry because you don't know if you have a cat, you really don't know they're sick until they get to the point where they are sick, and it could be dire. So maybe this cat bowl knows based on patterns.
But that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother.
Yeah,
thing.
that's another.
That's for another.
That's interesting.
But yeah, I like this ring. I know y'all don't like it, but I'm a fan.
I didn't say we didn't like it.
I'm looking at the cat video, and the lady has pictures of cats, so it might be like it looks at the face. I don't know.
It's probably maybe testing the saliva when the cat is eating
or something. But she's got little pictures of cat faces that it does. I guess I don't know.
I don't know what she was doing over there. But I just caught my eye as we were talking.
So
she's got pictures of the cat faces.
I think the ring is a thing. It because there's so many devices that you can record on now.
Yeah,
it is there. You can use your phone, you can use your glasses, you can use the ring. There are a bunch of devices that can do the job now, and with AI in it, it can summarize your whole little meeting.
Yes, and summarize the meeting. So with that, but I like this little ring.
All right, real quick, I googled the cat thing. It looks at AI looks at facial expressions and movements to spot signs of pain, stress, or changes in routine. So it does as a visual thing. It looks at the cat expressions.
So is it, and so it's probably doing the same thing for the human, like Fran said, for the wellness check.
It does.
And also, if it's tracking your emotions anyway, right?
Right.
Well, your emotions normally show up on your face, even though people try to make it like it don't, but it does.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. So the cat thing, real quick, because that got to me. It's some Swiss startup called AI Tales.
Okay, they sound better than that lollipop, whatever that was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was at CES, along with the lollipop thing. But this makes more sense.
Oh my gosh. I mean, they're doing the most, but that lollipop, when they said it went through my skull and my brain, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm good.
And see,
for $9.
Back to the cat thing, it looks at the cat before you even realize your cat is sick because there's a progression. So again, the animal can't talk to you, so that's why it's like it probably looks at something before it gets serious, and then you go to the
a lot
vet.
of things people can tell from just looking at your eyes. So it may be looking at the cat's eyes when it eats. It may be looking down into
and
a
it
camera.
doesn't have a lot of expressions like humans. A cat only has a few expressions, so they can program that with AI to go, oh, the cat looks this and that and that and that. So that's cool. Not the lollipop thing though.
The lollipop and the lamp. You gotta look
for the lamp. I can see if they remarket the lamp, it will work. That
repurpose it.
If I can ask the lamp for things like, give me $1 million, like a genie lamp, AI genie lamp.
Like the lamp would just monitor the person in the house. I can.
Yeah, that makes sense because that's health. That's health. So.
But all that other stuff, I'm like, okay.
Music, I'm like, nah, I don't want this lollipop thing putting
up in my head.
Not even my head. It goes through the teeth. Like what?
And it also goes through your brain. It talked about going through the skull. I'm like, okay, you know what?
See, maybe you don't want to tell us how the hot dogs are made.
Well, if it makes me smarter. Instead of me having to learn a topic or go to ask AI, you just eat the candy and poof, how to do quantum physics.
You wish. Okay.
I'm a doctor. Poof, I'm a doctor. Lawyer. Now that, yes, but not music. No.
It's a little much. So with that, that's what I wanted to share. Some of the some of the things I thought were freaky, and the
No,
little rings
it
that I like.
is, you know, that's how CES goes. Every year they have it in January and these crazy things come out of it, but
Yeah.
They were talking about how bad the Samsung refrigerator was too, but we won't go down that trail. What you got for us?
Okay, so this week in social media news, not, you know, it's still the beginning of the year, not too much news. There's a couple of things we need to talk about. Let's see, who do we start with? Yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, okay, I'll save that one for last. So OpenAI releases a new ChatGPT Translate website. So it's a new website designed specifically for language translation. Instead of you going to Google Translate or anything, it has a separate ChatGPT chat box. So it's a dedicated space for translating text. It's a standalone web translation tool that supports over 50 languages and is positioned as a direct competitor to Google Translate. So they both look similar. Both feature 2 text boxes for typing alongside drop down menus to manage which language you're translating to or from. So if you've ever used Google Translate and you go to Google Translate, there's a box, you know, if you want to do English to Spanish, there's a box to type the English and then you translate, and then the box to the right shows the Spanish. So it's whatever language so it's 2 boxes. So that's how it works. But this is, you can translate inside of ChatGPT, but they took it out and made it a separate web tool. So this is what ChatGPT does. So it this is of course OpenAI is in competition with Google, Gemini, with Claude, with all the other AI. So they're all juggling back and forth to have this, that, and the other. So OpenAI has come out with this. You know, Google, if you just want to use that tool and not use, so that's pretty good. Now, speaking of Google, Google Trends Explorer page gets new Gemini capabilities. Now, this goes back to the back and forth of this one does this, the other one follows behind. So if you have never looked at Google Trends, and I was going to bring it up because
I don't think I have.
It gets a lot of use. It's been around a long time. I just forget to use it. So it's Google Trends. Hold on.
Is it like Apple Tips?
Hold on. Let me bring it up. It's just a website where you just it tells you what's trending for today instead of you searching, and it comes up with data charts about where in the world, what state, what this, what that. You can kind of drill down to that. So this is what it is. So you just go Google Trends. So you could just type whatever you want. So now if I don't want to type and I say, well, what's trending now? I can go into trending now. This is actually what's trending, as in what are people searching on Google for right now. So it says trends updated January 16th, 11:57 a.m. Hornets and Lakers. So there was a basketball game. Twitter's down. Knicks versus Warriors. Something Christian cinema. I know that is politics. But I could click on one of these and just take a look. So just by me looking at this, I could see there's some basketball stuff happened last night. And there's a lot of chatter online about it. Pitbull tour, that Pitbull is a music artist. There's some other stuff here. Nobel Peace Prize, Panama. And if I wanted to see, let me see Twitter down. I'm going to go back up here. It says what started 1 hour ago is Twitter down. So Twitter, something's going on with Twitter. And then when I click on it, here's the search results. Search results for the 24 hours, 16 hours, 8 hours. So something happened recently, and then here it is in the news. Elon Musk X is down. So that says Twitter is down, now. So those are some of the things. Like if I wanted to go to Panama, I'll click on Panama. Well, what's going on with that? Something's going on with that. So there's some kind of news. If Panama is your thing, you know, you're watching it or you need to watch it for some reason, this is the latest news. Nobel Peace Prize. There's been a talk about that because the lady in Venezuela gave hers to Trump.
We're not going down that rabbit hole.
We're not going down there, but see how the trend, this chart, the chatter, the talk online has gone up. So if I wanted to explore that, I would click on explore, and then it would go to another page where I can drill down by country, by day, interest over time. Here it is, interest by sub-region. So again, it's in the I've said it to the United States. So these
question. Can you do a subject like fashion?
Yeah.
Or,
when you go back here, you just it's a search box. You just type what you want.
Okie dokie. So
it's like Google, but it's called Google Trends because the most important thing people go here for is the trending now, which is what is trending now, and then you can set by country, location, time. Here's the categories. If you don't want to see everything, you like you said, beauty and fashion. These are the last 3 things. You're not going to see a lot because this is beauty and fashion. But I would leave it at all categories. That way you get to see and Google knows all this stuff because people are searching all the time, and Google has all of these tools that they have that measures all of this because people want to know. And then there's an export button. Now, why are we talking about that is because let me get back to this article. So they've added Gemini capabilities inside of the Google Trends. And you just type Google Trends and you'll find it. So they have a revamped Trends Explorer page featuring Gemini-powered capabilities that automatically identify and compare trends related to your searches. So it looks at the things that you searched on Google, and you can pull that in and take a look at it. Gemini does that. Okay, so that's what they're doing. This is a part of Google putting Gemini into all of their products. They put it into search, Gmail, Maps, Docs, all of their products. So Gemini is integrated. Even in the Chrome browser, Gemini is integrated.
Yes, I noticed that.
Yeah, so if I have a button that says Gemini, if I click on it, I can ask it anything I want. Or I could ask it, even ask it about the page that I'm on, the tab that I'm on. So they're integrating it into all of their products. So now the latest thing was Google Trends. But if you're curious about a topic or like what's current, I always like to think about what's current. But I always go to social media and I just see what people are talking about. But this is another way, because Google tracks all this for you. So like I said, I've known about it. I just forget to go to it because there's so many things to go. There's so much information.
Yes, there is.
Who's got the time? All right. So more about Gemini. So Gemini has a beta feature that they're providing proactive responses based on your photos, emails, and more. So this is another part of the integration of it will look at your email and your photos and the things that you upload to Google and include that when you're searching or asking something in Gemini. And it can take that data and kind of turn it into your own personal learning language model. So here's the example, and they're calling it's beta. It's not It's not in force yet. It's beta. It's called personal intelligence, and it's all by default. So you can turn it on if you want to. So it will use your data to answer questions that you ask in Gemini. So here's the quote. Personal intelligence has 2 core strengths: reasoning across complex sources and retrieving specific details from an email or photo to answer your question. It often combines these, working across text, photos, and video to provide uniquely tailored answers. It will also look at your Google, because remember, everything you do in YouTube is in your Google account. Everything you can go to your Google account and not your Gmail, your Google account, and it has everything you've ever done at Google, and Google tracks you. If you didn't know, Google tracks everything you're doing. So it says it has guardrails for sensitive topics like health. So if you got emails from your doctor or your medical whatever about your health, it's not going to use that. And if you want to use your health information like that, you can set it on, because you could do a Gemini search. Well, okay, I don't remember when the last time I had a doctor's appointment. Can you find that for me? And it'll go and find it. If you turn the health part on. If you don't, then it's not going to look at that. So that's just one of the examples. So Google Gemini doesn't train directly on your Gmail inbox or Google Photos library. It trains on the prompts in Gemini and the modeled responses. Now, what that means is that Gemini as a whole is outside of your personal thing. Everybody's using it, and all the data is being used to make it better. Gemini doesn't use your information like that outside for everybody. It's just for you personally inside it, because it's all, think about your Google account. It's an umbrella of because you sign in with your Gmail. Yes. And you get access to all of the Google products. So think of that as an umbrella. Okay. So Google is saying your stuff under that umbrella, we don't have to use it to train Gemini. So other people can use it. That's not what's happening. This is for your own personal searching using Gemini. Your own, it's like searching your own data. Like you're your own. I'm a company, and I'm telling it to look at, well, what was the last time I did or I bought or whatever? You're telling it to search my stuff only and to keep it private. So that's what Google is doing with Gemini. And it's called personal intelligence. So personal intelligence is rolling out to Google AI Pro and AI Ultra subscribers in the US only. They plan to expand the features to more countries and to Gemini's free tier. So if you pay for Gemini, you're going to get this. If you're using Gemini for free, you're not going to get this. And also, you have to be in the United States. If you're outside, because remember, Europe and all the other countries have their EU privacy laws for social media and technology, and we don't have those. So EU has a different set of rules.
And this is called personal intelligence?
Yes, it's called personal intelligence. It's going to be inside of Google AI Pro, which is you're paying for Gemini Pro. You're paying for Gemini Pro, not the free one. Okay, so here Google also gave in the article, it says a list of example prompts to try. Help me plan my weekend in New York based on things I like to do. Recommend some documentaries based on what I've been curious about. That's your searching. Based on my delivery and grocery receipts in Gmail, search history, and YouTube watch history, recommend 5 YouTube channels that match my cooking style or meal prep vibe. So you're telling it to go look at my YouTube history. Because see, I've been looking at bread videos, like how to make bread, So I could go and tell it to search, well, what was the last video that I asked about bread making, because I forgot. Because remember, YouTube has a watch history. That's being used. Everything that you watch in YouTube is tracked. Everything you do in Google is tracked. I know some people don't know that or forget, but that's how they can do this. So it's like your own little personal umbrella of use my data.
Yes.
To help me plan a meal. Or what was the last? I made some spaghetti bolognese 2 weeks ago and I lost the recipe. Can you bring it up? Sure. And it snatches it up from your search or your YouTube or wherever you saw it. You forgot. And I've done that a lot. I'm like, where did I see that recipe? Was it YouTube? Was it here? Was it there? And I go to Google and I look and I go, oh, because it's all there. See? But now it's searchable by Gemini. So I don't have to go and look. I can just
your history. Because I have looked at my history.
Yes. So now instead of you looking, you can use Gemini to search your own personal history. That's really what it is. So
Mhm.
I see it as a good thing. Some people won't.
Mhm.
You know, we're not going to get, you know, some people won't see. This will be helpful. You don't have to use it. Google will not, will, you know, it's the paid version. You could turn it off. You don't have to use it. So that's personal intelligence. Now, YouTube has something called YouTube Promote. This is the boost option for YouTube clips. So if you've used Facebook, what's it called? Facebook Boost, where you boost a post. YouTube has this for your clips, and you can boost your clips and have it. It creates an ad, and you want to get more people to watch your clips. There you go. So it's a way to promote, and of course, this is ad, so you're gonna have to pay YouTube ads. So YouTube Promote offers a simplified YouTube ad experience, giving creators the opportunity to quickly amplify their clips in stream. That means they can, in the mobile app, they can just click on promote, tell it what they want. Like, I want more views, pay your money, and it gets promoted. So that's the YouTube Promote. YouTube is also rolling out a new option to combine still images into a short video clip. This is called Ingredients. This is an AI feature called Ingredients, YouTube Ingredients. It uses VO AI to generate 8-second video clips from text prompts and images. So you don't even have to have a live, like we got a live video here. We could just go, all right, here is some images and put this text on it and make this 8-second clip and put it on my shorts or put it on my, you know, wherever you want to send it to. So that is Ingredients. So you can, it's a limit. You can only select 3 images, up to 3 images, which you can then combine into a video clip complete with sound if you want the sound. Here's a quote from YouTube. We know many of you have been looking forward to more powerful ways to visualize your ideas and turn static images into dynamic stories. Ingredients to video allow you to transform text prompts and reference images into 8-second video clips using our latest VO Gen AI models. Okay, so that's what YouTube is doing. YouTube.
So is that Sora? Is that like Sora?
Well, it's not it's not like Sora in the Sora a text prompt. This is you're taking 3 images.
Okay.
You pick the images and you're saying turn this into a video.
Gotcha. So it's like I know.
Right. So it makes from you put your own images. Sora will make the image, but this one
you can provide what you want.
Yeah, you can up to 3 images and tell it what you want, and that's in YouTube. So they want to make quick. It's you want to make quick videos, so they're trying to make YouTube is trying to make it easier to do that. All right. Now the last one is Amazon, which we rarely talk about, but Amazon is doing their thing to get into AI. I won't say her, but she'll wake up. She has her own plus now with the AI things and everything. So Amazon bought a company called BEE last July. It's an AI wearable company.
Oh.
So it's a device that can be worn as a clip-on pin or a bracelet.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, they bought it last. Yeah. So let me show you what it this is the image from the article. And so we want to take a look at why Amazon bought this last year. So this is, I was trying to get this. Let me see if I can get this image to show up. All right, here we go. There we go. I want to show you so you can see.
Okay.
Wearables.
So I see a watch.
That's the P. And then there's the other little device is a little clip-on device, a wearable.
Okay. It still looks like a bracelet. Is it a bracelet or a pin?
Right.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sure. It looks like a bracelet.
Yeah.
Without the screen.
Okay.
Probably different price points, of course. So, all right. So I wanted to show you that. Let me close.
Do we know what it does?
Yeah, let me tell you what it does.
Okay.
So it records conversations like interviews, meetings, or classes. It also works like an AI companion. The AI has access to world knowledge and it learns more about you from a combination of your recordings and the services you permitted to access, like Gmail, Google Calendar, your phone contacts, and Apple Health. So this is like the Gemini thing that we were just talking about, but this goes beyond, as in it's a wearable device and it can gather from Gmail and other places in your phone. And then you ask it. You ask the AI to tell me about whatever. I have an appointment for the doctor. You know, it'll look in your calendar. When is it? Oh, it's on March 13th. So that's what you're doing.
Wow.
So this is similar to the A word. B uses a combination of AI models, but it's exploring adding Amazon's AI as one in the mix. After transcribing a conversation, B discards the audio, making it impractical for many work-related use cases where you need to play back the conversation. Okay, so this ties into the Ring that you showed. But this one, it doesn't keep the audio. It just uses it for the AI and transcribe it, and it gets rid of the audio. Okay, so here's a quote from the
and I'm thinking the Ring does the same thing, because where would it store it? I mean, once it's transcribed, and you need to put more information in that tiny space.
Well, this is Amazon, so it's going to be connected to your Amazon account.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Ring. I'm just wondering.
Oh, I don't know.
It doesn't store. Go ahead.
Right. So here's a quote from the founder, one of the co-founders. We see each other as complementary friends. B has the understanding of outside the house, and Alexa has the I hope she don't wake up. Has the understanding of inside the house. Of course, there will be a future where these two things combine together. So Amazon is looking at, we got the inside device in your house, the A, and you do whatever. Now this B is going to be an external. I leave the house and I can still use Alexa, but I can also talk to my phone and all of the AI capabilities of looking in my Gmail, looking in my contacts, looking in my Apple calendar, looking at my Apple Health, look at you, and you're asking it things. See, that's the key.
So now you got
not just wearing
Apple Watch. Let me.
Well, you don't have to have. A lot of people don't have Apple Watches.
So if I just have the B thing, it'll take care of that.
Well, it's not going to be like the Apple Watch. It's a device to ask it things. It's not, the Apple Watch is much more. It's a whole phone on your wrist. This is not a phone.
But this B thing is not a whole phone.
You get to query. You get to ask AI to look at you ask it a question. Okay. And it's going to look at your stuff. Apple does that, but the watch does that, but it does much, much more.
Yeah.
It's much, much more than that. So I don't see if I have an Apple Watch, I'm really not gonna buy this because I don't really need it.
You know what I mean? I'm like, what extra am I getting?
These are for things that people the Apple Watch is too expensive, or this or that.
Or people who are not real techie, they just need something. Okay.
Right. And it's all, remember, it's AI.
Yeah.
That's why they have the one without the screen.
Exactly.
It probably works through your app, because that's why they have the phone
activated. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it has to be connected to the app, and then it looks at the stuff on your phone. Okay, so here we go. Early use cases include students who record lectures, elderly people who have trouble remembering things, and people who speak for a living and don't want to always take notes manually. So remember, it does record. It does record. Largely, it's designed for recording conversations like interviews, meetings, or classes. But it also has some AI capabilities through the Amazon with their, because Amazon has that Rufus AI thing. When you go to Amazon.com to shop, they have their AI layer built in, and it's through the A, the A platform. So they're trying to Amazon's trying to tie all this in to when you leave the house. Because you
Mhm.
don't take your A with you, it stays in the house. They're trying
Correct.
to get you when you leave.
Uh-huh.
Rufus.
Mm.
I hate that Rufus. Rufus be popping up. I'm like, it pops up on the left. I'm like, I don't want you, Rufus. And I keep closing it.
Mhm.
It won't stay closed. Every time I click on a product, it jumps up on the left, like a Rufus, like a dog. I'm here to help you. I'm like, I don't want any help. I didn't even ask for you, Rufus. Go away. It's like a dog. You gotta tell a dog, go away. I'm not playing with that bone. We're not doing that. So
We're
here
not
we
doing
are
fetch right now.
with the wearables. You know, people, we're doing the watches. It'll be
Mhm.
other things. You know, Terry talked about the ring, and there's other rings that we talked about. I think you brought up something about a ring before a while back that did something.
It
Trying to remember
monitor,
when.
it monitor your heart rate and
Yeah, something. Yeah,
your
yeah,
health. It gave feedback about your health.
yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
oh, remember there were rings like you have one and your partner has one, and they
Yes.
share.
So
So
they talk and share information, and all for people who don't want to carry a phone or wear a watch. So they're doing a ring.
there
We
you
could do
go,
a
Dr. Tachi
necklace.
says
We
the
could
Aura
do
ring. Yes.
Aura ring. That's it. That's it. Thank you for that. Because I was trying to remember. So,
Mhm.
but that's what's been happening this week. Besides the lollipop, the lollipop that makes music. Besides
Oh my
CES,
God.
this is what's happening. So a lot of AI integration, and expect more.
Yes.
And yeah, so and I always see online the people that hate AI. I'm like, okay, you can hate it, but it's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just
Wow.
Dr. How there's a comment.
Let's see, Doc. She says,
I think
she has an Aura ring knockoff.
Hey, long as it works.
Right.
Long as it
Exactly.
works. You don't have to have the Kleenex brand of tissue. When my nose needs blowing and it's running, I just need some tissue. I don't really care about.
Doc, does your ring record? That's what I want to know.
Oh, that's a good question. Let us know. But that's all I have this week for the social media news.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, we just want to thank you for tuning in. TJ, whenever you come, you bring such important information. We just want to thank you for your contribution, how you come in here and you just keep us informed. Remember, you can find TJ right here at terryjohnsononline.com/info.
Mm-hmm.
And you can always find her everywhere at Terry Johnson Online. Guys, we also
have some updates on when you go ahead and do that. She's got some updates on the ring.
Okay. Oh, she says it records vitals, your heart rate, and your steps. So it's more of a health device.
Blood pressure?
Ooh.
Okay.
Which is interesting. I might need that for my brother. Some other people.
There's a health aspect of technology.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, and we want to thank Francine for dropping by and giving us the tech history going on this week and future things coming up. And we want to remind you that if you're looking to become a part of BizChicks, you can simply join by texting biz to 33777, or you can check us out over there at bizchicks.net. We want to remind you that it's good to make money in your business. So go to the front of your own line. And we're always here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle. Yep. Thank you again. Thanks, TJ. See you all soon. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in today. We trust you've learned something to help you build a more profitable business and take the hassle out of your hustle. See you next time.